Now, brothers and sisters, we come to a thing in the lesson in which, if you have studied the tajweed rules, makes life very easy and simple. But if you are absolutely new to Arabic, then this concept will take some time to sink in. Huh? Because Arabic language has 29 letters of alphabet. Most of the people, they will say 28. But I read one scholar, she's from England, she's a doctor of language. And when I read her book, I felt, she was saying something which made a lot of sense to us. Brother, if there are 28 letters, then you are using Alif as a Hamza. But then what about Alif itself? But when you say 29 letters, then you are using 28 of them as consonant, and one, which is Alif, has no speech sound. When you say A, you did not say Alif, you said Hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, out of those 28 consonants, they are divided equally into two groups. In English, we call them moon letters and sun letters. Brother, are you familiar with it? Have you all done your tajweed? Sister Habib, are you familiar with this moon letters and sun letters? Okay. Sister Salma? You sometimes, huh? Naima? Little bit? Muhammad? You have done. So what happens, brother? You have to now get used to this, in the sense that maybe I should write down. No, I use different pens, but here I'm not using different pens, so I don't know, how can I, maybe I will do a little trick here, inshallah. I will write the whole alphabet, brother, but then I will circle them. This is sun. Are you with me? This is sun. So I am going to put them all, these are all suns. These are all suns. And then we have I'm sure most of you know, brothers and sisters. Then we have Lam, also a sun. And then we have Meen, which is not sun. And then we have Noon, which is sun. In my book, I wrote it in different colors. And then we have Ha, and then Vav, and then Ya. Okay. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, since we are doing this, we have to learn little extra things, brother. Hamza. Are you with me? Hamza. There are two kinds of Hamza. We are going to learn two kinds of Hamza. One is called Hamzatul Wasal. Hamzatul Wasal. Hamza of assimilation. Hamzatul Wasal. Hamza of assimilation. And the other one is called Hamzatul Qata. Okay. Now in the Qur'an which are printed in India, Pakistan, they do not differentiate between these two, brother. They do not differentiate between these two. But the Qur'an which are printed in the Middle East, they are, Hamzas are clearly identified. And I think it is extremely, extremely important that we should follow the method which is in coming from Middle East, because Arabic is their language. They know it, okay? So, what is the difference, brother? There are about 8 or 9 nouns in which, brothers and sisters, Hamza, when it comes, it's Hamzatul Wasal. Okay? We are going to learn it slowly, slowly. You do not, I don't want to write everything on the board. I will just introduce to you Hamzatul Wasal as it will come in the lesson. But I will try to explain you that in detail what happens with Hamzatul Wasal. Number one, if I write down, brothers and sisters, Al-Kitabu. What is this, brother? Look, Alif has no sound. No, it is Hamza. Alif has no sound. It is Hamza. Huh? What is it? Hamza. But you see, you are reading as Al. You gave a vowel sign on Hamza. And you gave a sukoon on Lam. Are you with me, brother? Every time you will see Al, you will read it Al without vowel signs. And you know there is a fatah here and there is a sukoon here. You know it, brothers and sisters. Now, I'm not putting them. Okay. If I write Al-Kitab, I will write like this. But if I write, brother, what did I write down? Akbar. Akbar. What did I write down? Ahmad. Do you see I put the thing here? This is the neck of Ain. What is it? Neck of Ain. Huh? I put it. Huh? Okay. Hamza is written as a neck of the Ain. Okay. Tell me why I did not put here and I put it here. Probably you don't know, but you can figure out, Sister Salma? Okay, I will explain. Yes. No. Because this is Hamzatul Wasal and this is Hamzatul Qata. When the Hamzatul Qata comes, you got to pronounce it whenever it comes and wherever it comes. But Hamzatul Wasal, Brother Hassan, it will be only pronounced if it begins, the sentence begins with it. Otherwise, you will not pronounce it. Are you with me, brother? If I say Al-Kitabu and then write down Jadidun, the sentence begins with Al-Kitabu. But suppose if I were to add here, wow, now what will become? Oh, why did you not pronounce Hamza, brother? Why did you not pronounce, brother? Any reason? Sister Salma? The reason is that it is Hamzatul Wasal. It gets assimilated. When does it get assimilated? When it comes in the middle, or it has some other word or particle in front of it, then you do not pronounce it. So what is this waw? It is ataf. Remember? Harfu ataf, conjunction. When it came in front of Hamzatul wasal, you did not pronounce. You will say, wal kitab. But if I had to write down here wa, what will you do? Wa ahmadu. You cannot skip now. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You cannot skip it now. So here is the simple statement about Hamza, that there are two kinds of Hamza. One is Hamzatul Qata and one is Hamzatul Wasal. Hamzatul Wasal, brothers and sisters, if it starts the sentence of it is in the front, then it is pronounced. Otherwise, if something else comes in the front or if it comes in the middle of a sentence, you won't pronounce it. But Hamzatul Qata, you will always pronounce, no matter where it comes. So how do we differentiate? How do we differentiate? So whenever there is a Hamzatul Wasal, you will not put the Hamza sign. Brother Samad? You won't put a Hamza sign. But there is a Hamzatul Qata, you will put that sign there. And because most of us are, our parents are from India, Pakistan, and we are used to India, Pakistan script, whenever you write, you always write like this. And my teacher always used to say, in a red ink, she would write down Qata on it. To tell me that this is Hamzatul Qata, you must put the neck of Ain on it to differentiate. If you only wrote, then this is technically incorrect. You have to write down with the neck of Ain. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, in order to tell people that this is Hamzatul Wasal, you don't write anything, but you put a little sign. It's kind of a small swad. Huh? This sign, brother, tells you that this is Hamzatul Wasal. This is for those who have difficulty, okay, in identifying. But once you get used to it, you know it. Huh? See, it's like the beginning of a sword, little, okay? So this is what Hamzatul Wasal and Hamzatul Qata is. So al, the Hamza of al is Hamzatul Wasal, okay? Now what happens if the letters are, in English, we call it moon letters, and in Arabic, we call it al-huruful kamriya, moon letters, al-huruful shamsiya. Okay? That's why I try to put little bit of extra here, brothers and sisters. This is sun, okay? Now, when you have al coming, brothers and sisters, when you have al coming, okay, if it is a moon letter, you will pronounce it. What will you pronounce? You will pronounce the lam. See, you will pronounce the lam. Right? Now here I have, go to page number 19 and see for yourself. Brother? Go to page number 19 in the textbook, brothers and sisters. What is the first, brother? Al-Abu. No, I did not put any sign there because that is Hamzatul Wasal. I did not put any sign because there is a Hamzatul Wasal. So it is Al-Abu. If I put waw in front of it, Brother Abdul Khadir, it will become walabu. Are you with me? It will become walabu. Huh? So without anything in front, I will pronounce it as alabu. I'll pronounce it as alabu. So I did pronounce lam. Are you with me? I did pronounce lam. But if okay, the next letter is ba. And it is written here, al-babu. Are you with me? Put waw in front, you will say wal-babu. Compare that to ta. We come to ta now. How will you pronounce this now? At-tajiru. You did not pronounce al. You did not pronounce lam. Okay, you did not pronounce, you skipped it. Okay, at-tajiru. You see, your tongue has to touch, the upper part of your mouth inside. So, brother and sister, at-tajiru. Okay, now this shata is given to tell you that this letter is shamsi. That is shamsi. Later on, you won't need it. Your mind will figure out, brother. Okay. I always give this example. Don't mind my example. So, brother, you see, for us as non-Arabs, we have to make a special effort to learn all these things. But a child who is raised in Arabic home, it is in their blood. All these things are in their blood. And I always say, how come it is in the blood? Then I said, oh, now I remember. When the child was born, new baby, the first time that baby sucks the milk from his or her mother, the Arabic is passed on to him. The whole Arabic goes to him with the first sucking of the milk. Okay? They know it. It comes to them naturally. But for us, we have to make a special effort. But we will get there. Allah will help us and we will master it, inshallah. So, brother, whenever there is a sun letter, you will not pronounce lam. You will not pronounce lam. So, let's follow this. Then we come to sa. See, I put sun there. So, what is the sun? If sa was the noun given, as-thawbu. Dress. As-thawbu. What is tajir? Merchant. Brother Abdul Samad is a tajir. Brother Salim is a tajir. They are businessmen. Okay? Then we have jeen, brother. You will pronounce lam. Al-jannatu. The garden. Are you with me, brother? Okay. Now, then there is a ha. Al-himar. And then there is a kha. Al-khubzu. Bread. Are you with me, brother? And then you see, it's very easy. If you were to memorize it, brother Abdul Qadir, as soon as you come to dal, there is a chain of sun letters. Are you with me? There is a chain of sun letters till you stop at ain. So these are all sun letters. So it's easy. So just remember, dal, zal, ra, za, sin, shin, sa, dwa, ta, va. Those are all sun letters. And when you will pronounce them with alif lam, you will not pronounce lam. Okay, look at this, brother. Come to number 3 and go down. Come to number 3 and go down. Addiku, not aldiku. Are you with me? Addiku. Sister Fatima, come sit next to Sister Naima, here in the front. How are you? Okay, mashallah. Nice to see you, sister. Addiku. Next one, brother. Az-zahb. Zahabu. Az-zahabu. Gold. Huh? Gold. Sona. Okay. And then, brother, ar-rajulu. Huh? Ar-rajulu. Huh? Are you with me? In our book, inshallah, the signs will be given, but later on we will get used to it, brother. Ar-rajulu. Huh? The man. Huh? Not al-rajulu. Huh? It will be wrong to say al-rajulu. It will be ar-rajulu. We won't pronounce lam. Why? Because it is a sun letter. Huh? And then, brother, az-zahratu, the flower. My daughter's name is Zahra. Same, az-zahratu. Okay. As-samaku, fish. See, as-samaku. Huh? And then ash-shamsu. No al, no lam. When I say, I shouldn't say al. I should say no lam. Hamza is pronounced. But if waw came, put waw in front of this, you'll say wash. Even alif and lam both were assimilated. Wash shamsu. Okay? And then, brother, as-sadru, the chest. Ad-daifu, the guest. Guest. Mahmal. Okay? And then, at-talibu. Not al-talibu, but at-talibu. 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 Fine? Okay. And if you have waw, then it will become wat-talibu. Wat-talibu. Then, brother, az-zahru. Back. Your back. Okay. Az-zahru. And then al-lahmu. Al-lahmu. Okay. Meat. Okay. And then we have an-najmu. An-najmu. Okay. Fine, brothers and sisters. And we left at number 6. Ain, brothers and sisters. Al-ainu. The eye. We pronounce lam. Al-ainu. Okay. And al-ghadau. Lunch. Lunch. Al-ghadau. Okay, brothers and sisters. Al-famu. Mouth. Famu. Brothers? Mouth. Al-famu. And if it is waw there, then wal-famu. Okay. Al-kamaru. The moon. Al-kalbu. The dog. Al-ma'u. The water. Al-waladu. Al-hawa'u. Brother? Hawa is not Urdu word. Hawa is an Arabic word. Most of the, I shouldn't say most, but so many words in Urdu language are derived or borrowed from Arabic language. Whenever Urdu language needs a word, a new word, she goes to the Arabic and borrows the word without even saying thank you. They just go and borrow it. Okay. Okay. Yes. Air. Hawa, air, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I should translate it because everybody doesn't understand Urdu. Yeah. But it is so common. These like, you'll be surprised, Brother Samad, that Arabic, is borrowed by so many other languages. And Urdu, 50% of Urdu or so, you can say roughly, or a little less maybe.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, and to turn on notifications.
أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا